everybody, it's Lori and I'm here today with a small haul from Satin Suzie. This is a new to me vendor and I was super excited to try her sampler for new customers. So I want to show you what I got today. Before we jump into that, I want to welcome you if you're new to the channel. I hope you decide to subscribe down below and become a part of the channel. And I want to welcome you back if you're a returning visitor or subscriber. I'm so glad to have you as a part of this channel. Okay, so I ordered from Satin Suzie and received it very quickly. I was very pleased. And I got, I was able to pick the scents that I wanted. These were all in these 2-ounce scent shot cups. So I want to jump into what I got. But first, let's talk about the samples that I received. So I got 3 samples, which is awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's go over those. The first one that I got was this pistachio pudding cake. There. And that's what I smell. I do definitely get the pistachio. It's a nice creamy type of scent. It does have like a cakey note to it. I think this will be nice. I mean, it is, the cherry type, but I don't mind that. That's okay with me. I think that's going to be really nice to melt. And I got tea room. So yeah, and it's interesting. So this is not to be confused with tea and cakes. It's funny because it does kind of remind me of that. It's slightly floral. And I'm trying to, let's see if I can get this out of here without making a huge mess. Yeah, so I get the tea component. I do. And it smells almost like a little bit of a hint of lemon. Like a sugary lemon component to it a little bit, but it's different than your typical tea and cakes. I like this. This is a really interesting fragrance. Not heavy on the floral, but it's almost like you're in one of those tea rooms and it's decorated like old-fashioned and you've got some flower arrangements on the tables and you're getting a hint of that in the background. So this is really pleasant. I like that one a lot. And this third one is this berry mimosa here. This is so nice, and I'm trying to say what it reminds me of. It's really kind of sugary sweet. I'm trying to get it out too. Okay. This is nice. It's definitely not just one berry. I would say probably like a raspberry, maybe a strawberry. A tiny hint of that effervescence, I can say it. So like a champagne. Yeah, which always makes it smell more sugary to me. So it's definitely a sweet version. This is really nice. I would definitely order this. Actually, all of those I would order in the future. So those were good samples. You're sucking me into the samples already. So the next thing I want to mention really quickly is this great Invoice here. I was really impressed with this. And address and everything is on the back, so we're not going to show that portion, but it does tell you to give a 2-week cure time, which is really nice, that it's on there, and it gives some information on the scent notes for the items that I picked up, which I think is fantastic. I don't have to look them up. I don't have to go scrounging around looking for them. They're right here on this invoice. I thought that was a lovely touch and really enjoyed that. Thank you so much. So I took advantage. She had a new customer special where you're able to, it's a new customer deal where I was able to pick 8 scent shots for $14, which I thought was a really good deal. And so of course I took advantage of that and then grabbed a couple other ones as well just to try those out. Because you know what, at 8, I was like, okay, let's add a couple more. So the first one here is Bear Claws. I do like the fact that the pour dates are on. Yeah, they're on all of these, so that's really, really nice. So let's give this one a sniff. This definitely smells like Bear Claws. I will say this has a little bit more of a cinnamon component to it. Not all Bear Claws have as much of a cinnamon component, at least to my nose. This one definitely does. But this is really nice. This is pleasant, very nice Bear Claw scent. So the next one that I got is Seize the Day here. And the scent notes say, refreshing summer scent of ocean air, salty sea spray, and suntan lotion. So perfect. So we've got that nice baby blue. And that's what it reminds me of. I'm dropping them, which I always do. I will say I don't get a lot of the suntan lotion. It's really in the background. This a lot is very much the salty sea air and the sea spray type of scent. And that is such a strong scent oil. I'm finding it kind of tends to take over. My son absolutely loved this. This was for him. He is loving the ocean type or breeze type fragrances, so that was for him. Sticking with the ocean fragrances, I have this Ocean Waves here, which says, crisp, clean, salty, aquatic ocean waves. And this one is the one that I like better. So this one is a lot less salty sea air. If it has it in there, it's really not. Because truly, when you're on the ocean, at least where I've been, it's not as much of that in your wham salty in your face as a lot of the fragrance oils kind of depict. This is much more pleasant and kind of in the background. But it reminds me of being on a high-end resort and you're on the ocean and maybe you're sitting out by the pool. You don't get the chlorine smell, but you're sitting out, or maybe you're sitting on the beach. You smell some of those beautiful, beach blossoms or some, flowering trees in the background. This is really, really pretty scent, and I'll probably fight my son for this one because I like that one much better. So the next one I have is this Hot Orange Danish. So it does not have scent notes. So, I mean, that's what it smells like, truly. It really does smell like the Pillsbury orange rolls that you get with that orange icing. Yeah, that's exactly what this smells like to me. Ooh, it's like a little bit underbaked, how sometimes you can have them underbaked a little bit and you're spreading that ooey gooey icing on top. Yeah, that is really nice, and I would definitely get more of this one. Next one is Grilled Pineapple. I didn't show you the front. And this one does have scent notes on the front. It says pineapple, coconut, and brown sugar. And this one is kind of a two-tone. It looks like, like brown sugar on the top almost. And it's funny because that's really kind of what it smells like to me. Like there's like an overpour maybe of the, yeah, it's almost like a buttery brown sugar on top. I'm not getting a lot of coconut. I mean, it's a hint of it, which is good, so it doesn't take over. I get the juicy pineapple in this. This is a really nice pineapple scent. I mean, I probably like it without the brown sugar a little bit more, so it's just all of the pineapple because I'm looking for some really good juicy pineapple scents. But this is really pleasant, and I will enjoy melting this one. The next one that I got is a Grape Pop. So a nice fizzy type of grape scent. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. You get the fizziness in here with the grape. It's definitely nice and sugary sweet. Yeah, I will really enjoy this one. I will note that her wax is a little bit softer than some of the other waxes, which is fine. It's just a little bit softer. It might be easier to cut into as well. So this next one is Josiah's Jellylicious Donuts, which is powdered donuts and strawberry jelly. So this one, I will say, smells mainly like strawberry jelly to me. I'm not getting a lot of that powdered donut component. Yeah. And I don't truly know how much I really love this one. I think I'd like this better if it was like a donut-y, like a regular like jelly-filled donut maybe, versus the powdered donut. We'll give it a try on melting, but this is probably not one of my favorites. I would rather have, something a little bit different. This next one is Pink Floyd, which is Floyd's Barbershop, Sandalwood, and Pink Sugar. First of all, I'm a huge Pink Floyd fan, so I didn't care what the scent notes were, truly. I was like, we're getting Pink Floyd. And I absolutely love this. Thankfully. So, this reminds me of barbershop, 1920s. Or like a, like one of those shaving cream, or I'm sure there's a lot of differences. I'll have to get my nose attuned to what all the differences are, but that's what it reminds me of, one of those type of scents. I smell the sandalwood, and the pink sugar is a little bit more in the background on this. And this is just such a, wow, how do I put this? This could be a shaving cream that I would happily use, or body care, or anything along those lines. It is just so sexy and pretty. I mean, this fragrance, I think adding the pink sugar to that and the sandalwood just made it more of, a feminine fragrance to my nose. And I would love this in a body care, or like I said, shaving cream, soap, doesn't matter what it is. This is fabulous, and I can't wait to melt that one. Next one I got was this Brick House, which is wild berries, mousse, and butter brickle. So this one I get the butter brickle first and foremost, which I'm starting to figure out is not, if it takes over a blend, is not a favorite of mine, because it tends to overshadow other things. To my nose anyway. That's the only thing my nose tends to pick up. I get a little bit of wild berry, but that's pretty much it on this one, which is unfortunate because all I'm really smelling is that butter brickle. So we're going to give this a try and see how it melts. But yeah, this is kind of a little bit too much of that. Like I said, my nose is just like, that's all it wants to smell when I get scents with this in it. So we'll give it a try and see if it changes. The next one is this Neapolitan, which is chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry ice cream, which I just thought was so beautiful. Look at that. It's layered. And that's exactly what I'm smelling. I get the strawberry ice cream, and I get the chocolate. It's harder. Vanilla kind of gets lost a little bit in there, but oh, this is so nice. Very, very surprising that you can pick that up. I really like this one, and it's cool. I like the colors. This is a really nice one, and can't wait to melt it. So that's the Neapolitan. So I have two more. We have this Campfire Song, which is medley of bonfire, vanilla, and toasted marshmallows. So yeah, this smells like hickory to me, like smoked hickory. So my son, we actually got two, so I have the other one in here. We have melted part of it, and because he really wanted some of those scents. So what, a little bit more than half, we melted this one. And we ended up having to add some more vanilla to it because it really, really smelled to us like jerky, I have to say. So when it melts, it just changes into a lot of that hickory to our noses. So it was beautiful when we added a little bit more of like that vanilla marshmallow note to it. And it kind of smoothed that out a little bit more. But yet to our nose, it was a little bit too strong on that note. So when we added the vanilla, it turned into the exact thing that we were looking for. So happy about that one. And the final pickup that we got was the Bomb Popsicle, which, let's just take a moment. I mean, I love the layering here. So absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, come on, it reminds you of the Popsicle right away. Yeah, oh my goodness. It just takes me back like to childhood when the ice cream man would come around. Yeah, that's exactly what it smells like. It's so, and I say zippy. It's like so zippy and fresh, and it smells like it's frozen at the same time. So the scent notes say blue raspberry, cherry, and effervescent pop, and that's exactly what it is. So you get the blue raspberry, the cherry, and that zippy fizzy component to this, which is just perfect. I will definitely be ordering more of this one, and yeah, I couldn't be more pleased with it. Okay, so overall, my top 3 favorites of this order were the Hot Orange Danish, the Pink Floyd and this Bomb Popsicle. I really enjoy those. But overall, I mean, there was a couple scents here that, you know, weren't the favorites to our noses, but if they are favorites of yours, we might want to give them a try. I am very pleased with this vendor, and I will definitely be back. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've tried this vendor before and what is your favorite scent of theirs. So thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.